Hey guys, welcome back. Today I don't have coconut by water because I drank it this morning and it was very good. But today I have coconut boba and it's just as good. Shout out Cupid 1. I don't know if that's actually it, but I'm just gonna say that. It's good. I like it. Very refreshing. So yeah, today, if you haven't read the I'm having an allergic reaction. So today, we're making keychains. I make earrings. I also make keychains. I could make pins if I buy pin backs, but I've made some earrings. I have these ones that I'm wearing right now that I made. They're gnomes. Little gnomes. Gnomes. Double angles. Hey. Oh. Hey guys. So yeah, as I said, we're making earrings and keychains. Okay, I have to go get something. So when I first made earrings, the first things that I ever made with my shrink plastic, is these ramen earrings. I made the strawberry kind because it's a very good kind. But basically it's like a fizzy drink where there you push the marble in and then it fizzes and then it's fun and fresh. I'm making Animal Crossing pins of all my dream villagers and they each come with a little bell bag, tiny at the back of them, but this one's Stitches. These ones are my dreamies that I've made already. So I have Stitches, Filbert, little cutie, love him. We've got Lucky, wow. And Sherb fell off the tray and just started like warping in the oven. So that's why he's a little messed up. But I love him nonetheless. I just realized that I have this camera down here that I could have been showing. But I'll just set them out like this. Boom. Wow. So basically we're gonna create the rest of my dreamies in this video. That's what we're doing. And I might make coconut by earrings because now it's my brand. I don't have a following, but I have a brand. Basically, I have my journal and I put it on the counter because when you see the plastic, it's this foggy thing where if you put it on the table, you can't really see your sketches because the graphite just blends in. So I put the plastic on this little notepad so you can see the drawing better. I've got my pencil gang. Eraser vibes. And a sharpener that looks like a little pencil for my colored pencils. Today we're also gonna see which medium works the best. I have Crayola, 100 different colors, colored pencils. I use those for the rest of my Animal Crossing pins. So they work fine. But then I'm also gonna try acrylic. I drew faces on all of my little acrylic things because I have a lot. And they all have different expressions. I love them, they're like a little family. And then of course I have white and black because I'm out, so. And then we've got some paintbrushes here with water and this cloth for my paintbrushes. We also have Sharpies instead. So yeah, we get out the little sheet. Basically, yeah, we're making the rest of my dreamies. So we have Stitches, Lucky, Filbert, and Sherb already done. We need Chester. We need Anka. We need Eric, Diana, and Marshall. Molly and Maple are also on that list. But yeah, I'm gonna make Chester first. I really like Chester. Makes me happy. A lot of people don't like Chester. They think he's creepy. Hello and welcome to voiceover Kirstin. This is really weird because I haven't done this before, but yeah, this is me drawing Chester. Chester the little panda boy. I have a love-hate relationship with pandas ever since the 4th grade. Because in 5th grade, I was known. I wasn't like a popular kid. Like, people weren't like, oh my gosh, I want to hang out with Kirstin. But like, they knew that I was the girl who was obsessed with pandas. And, I'm really embarrassed by it to this day. Sometimes I would show up with a black spot over my eye because I was like, oh my gosh, panda spots. And then, in 5th grade, we were doing an end of the year school party. And so everyone was saying all these really nice themes. They were like, oh, we should have a pink theme, a green theme, a blue theme, a nature theme, maybe a flower theme, an island theme. But me, ruining our 5th grade party, said, panda party. And everyone laughed. And they were like, yeah, let's do a panda party. And it ended up being the worst party in my life. Because nobody knew how to decorate for it. Nobody was ready. Nobody was wearing anything cool. And it was so sad. But I did get about 3 stuffed animals from my classmates that were pandas from this day. So, I don't know where they are, but they're not on my bed. But I know that I got them. So, period. I sound so nasally, I swear. I think it's the computer because I don't sound nasally right now while I'm recording these voiceovers. But yeah, there's me drawing Chester. He's looking a little wonky because I am not an artist. I'm actually very bad at visual art. If you couldn't tell by the end of this video, you should be able to because it's really bad. But I'm trying my best and it's fun. And that's what matters, okay? Do things that you love even if you're bad at it. That's my motto. So, y'all better live by that. So next we're drawing Marshall. He's so cute and grumpy. So, this is me drawing my main man, Marshall. All 3 of the characters that I'm drawing today have circular heads, which was easy for the video, because if I was drawing a character like Anka with that cute little, like, snake thing at the top of her head, that would have been hard to cut out. But the shapes that I was drawing today were easy to cut out because they're just circular. I could just cut around it. But yeah, just be aware that if you're cutting out your plastic strips, they can snap. Very quickly they can snap. So be careful when you're cutting with the scissors. And yeah. Okay, so here's my Marshall head. Marshall turned out better than Chester because Chester's just creepy. I do really like Marshall. He's a little lopsided up at the top, but I still love him. And the last one we're going to do is really hard. It's probably the hardest character that I have to draw, especially to cut out. But he is one of my favorite characters in the game, so I have to draw him. We're drawing Eric. And I know the antlers are going to be really hard to cut out. And Eric, he just like looks like a hard character to draw, but I'm going to try my best. Yo, I don't know if you can hear that sound in the background, but at this point in the drawing, I was like, oh, this is looking really good. I really like the circle that I've made. And then I started getting to the antlers. And that's when I freaked out. Because I was like, his antlers are going to be cut off. One is going to be full length, good antler, and one is literally going to be cut off. But did I restart and flip the page and try again? No, I didn't. I just said, okay, Eric's going to have a broken antler. What are you going to do about it? So, don't come for me with saying, oh my gosh, Eric has a broken antler. Actually, do it. I dare you. I'll give your comment a heart. So, comment that down below. By the way, I do have my Instagram in my bio, and I don't know, this random girl started trying to follow me every day, and I don't know if that's one of my fans, I have 43 followers, so maybe I have somebody who wants to follow me on Instagram for some reason. But if that's you, I'm sorry. I'm still paranoid about having my Instagram as public. So if I start having like loyal fans, maybe at 1,000 subscribers or at 100, I'll unprivate my account. It's just because I unprivated it because I was in my Instagram bio for like a week. And then a random man followed me and started saying, hey, can you send me feet pictures? And of course I said no. And then I privated my account and I blocked him. But I should have done it. Free money for real. Eric, cut out. Boom. So we're cutting out Chester. So yeah, just cut Marshall. Just cut Marshall out. And now he's ready to be painted. And then once you paint it, you do a little hole punch at the top and you bake them. So I'm excited to see which one of these mediums works the best. We have all of these colors. And Eric is a light brown. And keep in mind, all of the colors get darker when you put them in the oven. So you do want to pick a lighter color than seems the color would be. So this one's brown. We have light brown and antique brass. I'm just going to use brown for the base. I'm going to be using Harvest Gold for the inside of Eric's little mouth. So basically you just go around and you color in that hoe. You have to take the black color and you have to color in the pupils and you have to trace around the sides of your character. And that's Eric complete. And now we're gonna do Chester with acrylic, which I have. We have white, and we've got this blue, which will turn darker. It needs a little pink blush, which I have here, and then a light red, which is this one, and black, which is right here. Tiny brush. So I painted on the glossy side. Always paint on the matte side, you guys. And just panic alert. So I said to her, I want to. I really want to. But what about Brad? Brad's like a son to me.
You're a good man.
I know. Sir, One Direction here to see you. Oh!
One Direction?
Ah, bring him in. I love the Direction. The biggest movie stars on the planet. Niall, Harry, no, Niall, Liam, Harry, Zach. It's Zach.
It's Zane.
Whatever.
Sure,
whatever you say,
big guy. We can't.
We're not really dancers.
Oh, I used to be a dancer. Really? What kind?
Mainly tap.
Mainly tap.
I love new movies. I love how I have that memorized. It's one of my biggest achievements. Logan. Love you, Logan. A lot of people like James. I'm not a big fan of James, I'm gonna be honest. He was narcissistic. He scared me. He's not even that attractive. You know, a lot of people are probably freaking out. Logan was cute and nerdy, so automatically best member. So yeah, with the paint, with the colored pencils, you don't have to be as careful because it's not gonna like rub around everywhere. I mean, it is pencil, so it's gonna smear a little bit, but not a lot. Especially on plastic, it's not really smearing. But on here, it's like, wow, you have to be really, really, really careful. So, paint isn't my favorite, but if it turns out the best, then maybe I'll use it in the future. You also have limited colors. You have to mix your colors. With the colored pencils, you have a ton of options. I feel like if I do an outline with paint, it's not going to look very good, so I'm actually not going to do an outline. But Chester looks really cute, and he looks really pigmented. So I'm excited for Chester to go into the oven. So that's enough with the paint. So now we're going to try Sharpie with Marshall. Marshall is like a yellowish tan. And with Sharpie, as you know, there's not a lot of color options. So automatically, I think Sharpie is at the low. It doesn't smudge because it dries pretty fast, but I don't see a color that would even remotely work for Marshall. So Marshall might just have to be bright yellow, which is gonna really suck. But that's what you do when you have a challenge. And I chose Marshall as the freaking option. I love Marshall. I'm sorry, Marshall, but you're gonna be bright yellow. He is a tannish yellow, but he's really not that bright of a yellow. He's gonna be like pop art Marshall. Look at it, he looks like Pikachu. This is so sad. But I don't like how there's not a lot of color options. Sorry for the bad quality, you guys. My phone storage is out. So we're just gonna use this iPad for the rest of the video. Don't worry, it's almost over. So you take your character and you put it all the way in to the back of the thing. Make sure you don't... Eric has really long antlers, so I have to kind of tilt it. And then you put it all the way back and you just press. Boom, hole punched. So now we're in the kitchen. Yeah, boom, yeah, boom. Tray. Doesn't have to be a big tray, doesn't matter what size tray. And you take wax paper or parchment paper, and you take some out. It doesn't have to be very big. Just maybe the size of the inside of your tray, doesn't really matter. Roughly. I just realized you're just seeing the upper half of my face. You take just a little bit, and you just place it, and you put your little characters on there. So we have Eric. I'm gonna put him there. We've got Marshall. Put him there. And Chester. Boom. It should look like this. Make sure they're spaced out because they're gonna like move around and like twirl and stuff. Preheat the oven to 329. That's the magic number. Newsies. Carrying the benefit of I can't dance. Waiting for the oven. Waiting for the oven to preheat. It's preheated. It's preheated. Open up the oven. Boom. You take your little babies and just shove them in there. Make sure you have something heavy ready to place on top of your little babies. This is how they came out. They're really cute and they're small. The paint, you can't see on camera, but you can see the brush strokes, and it's not like the cleanest job. And that's the mess up paint that I had. And then with the Sharpie, it's a little bit see-through. But Marshall, I'm so sorry for messing you up. But it's like see-through, but it is pretty cute. It's pretty nice. But I think Sharpie is the worst one just because it doesn't have a lot of color options. Paint is probably the second because of the brush strokes and it's not like the cleanest job. But Eric turned out really, really, really well. I like the colored pencil. Look at that. Now we have Eric on a little keychain. He's so cute. Now we've got Chester. Chester, I do like the paint though. It's pretty smooth, so yeah. Sharpie's definitely the worst, but colored pencil has a lot of colors and it looks better. But yeah, that's the video.